You've been in the job for a while now. How's it all going?
I've really enjoyed it. I've been incredibly well welcomed by everyone I've met. The footy community is a large one in Tasmania, but I've found the role to be everything that I hoped it would be.
What's the biggest challenge facing Tasmanian football as we sit here today?
For me, the two main areas that we need to really galvanise around are schools and our Auskick program.
For the first time in history, we had no draftees in 2016. What was your thoughts on that?
So it's not an ideal outcome, no question about that. And as we will do each year, we undertook a review to make sure that the program was still meeting the needs to give our kids the best chance. And we've evolved the program as a result of that.
Speaking to people in the football community, they fear for the future of the TSL. Do you think it'll still be around in 5 years' time?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, all our plans are a 5 to 10 year horizon. I think the State League, you'll find its right settling place. In the life cycle of a league, the current iteration is still only yet a baby. So you just got to be a bit careful about allowing some growing pains and it to become sustainable.
The scrapping of the transfer fee has seen a lot of good players leave the state. Looking back now, was that the right decision?
So we went back 3 years. 3 years ago, 8 left with transfer fees, then 5 and then 3, and now we're back up to 6 that we know for sure. So based on that trend, you would say transfer fees may well have accelerated departures, but then you've also got to look at, is it lifestyle, is it education, is it employment, is it just opportunistic recruiting from interstate? It's probably a bit early to tell, but it's something we're keeping a watching brief on.
There's currently a lot of talk about Tasmania getting its own A-League team. Do you fear the AFL's missed the boat?
Do I see it as a threat? Not really. I think what we've got to do is remain aware of what other codes are doing and curious to it, but we can't get distracted by it.
Looking into your crystal ball now, what's in store for footy in 2017?
We've got a number of really important initiatives that will progressively roll out through January through to before the first bounce in 17. So I see what the footy public can expect is some really exciting news, a restoration of some confidence, a continuing build of relationships. But I think what they'll know is, what I want them to say is, it feels like footy's woken up.